All right, so we just came off of a denial run. There's a new patch, and we'll go back to resentment. Denial was fun. It was a good walk down memory lane. We'll see if any of the dialogue here has changed. The patch notes didn't indicate it, but you never know.
Understood your eagerness to build a reputation, and it pained me greatly to hold you back.
It's a real shame that the Deacon's Flesh Warp is less predictable. It was nice when it was unpredictable. So let's see. We have a Wanderer, a Cultist, who is a Slayer of Fishfolk and Winded. Not that interesting. A Devout Wandering Leper. A Wandering Jester. A Survivor Runaway, who is a Sleuth Scrounger, an Austere Sneaky Chatterbox. The Ravager. I could get down with the Ravager Hellion. Like that way more than the Carcass we played with last time. What was the, your Clutch Hitter and Soft. We don't love Soft, but we got a Wanderer, Shadowborn, Kleptomaniac. We got the Venom drop again. And the Surgeon. Ooh, I do like the Surgeon.
Stains the surgeon's hands.
Then we just need a damage dealer. What is the we haven't played a survivor in a while. Let's get a survivor in there. This is an interesting team. So the Hellion is gonna be all about that. Unlike our last run, this Hellion is not gonna be about Barbaric Yop or If It Bleeds or even Toe to Toe. It's gonna be, for now, Bloodlust, Howling End, and maybe Adrenaline Rush for now. You, sir, are going to be all about that Retribution life. We're liking the Incision over here. We'll leave this all as is, except swap that to Plague Grenade. And then over here, Firefly is pretty flexible. We're going to be using Smokescreen fairly frequently. I don't think we're going to want to use Ransack. Maybe Firestarter and Cauterize, and we can't use Backdraft. We can't use Controlled Burn from the back 40. That's unfortunate. Maybe Hearthlight. Why would we ever use Hearthlight? Oh, it removes blind on all friendlies. That's interesting. Okay. Yeah. But so we're mostly doing this as a bit of science, because we want to see what the new Gordian fights look like. They sound absolutely terrifying, as a side note. It sounds like you cannot escape them. Oh, and also I didn't have to push forward. Oh, I didn't have to push forward to get cruising. The UI, the visuals look a little polished. I'm digging it. I need to pay attention. I think the driving, I know they said they made some adjustments to driving. I want to see if you auto drive after each one of these events. We can't get anything on Barristan, which is a bit unfortunate. So we'll give Boudica some love. Everything feels a little snappier, but we do not auto drive after events. I would have liked that. That would have been a nice thing. I don't like having to double tap W. But yeah, everything feels a little smoother. The animations seem good. I don't think either of the trinkets that I got are things I care about. I guess for Barristan we can toss that there, but the Minor Heartseeker I'm not gonna bother with. We won't need these for now, so we can just keep cruising.
To attempt and fail is no shameful thing.
To attempt and fail is no shameful thing. It's a kind thing of Wayne to say. And so it begins. Now, how much is the Surgeon hitting for these days? 6 to 11 on an unupgraded skill? That's spicy. I like it.
A lesson taught is a lesson learned.
Dartboard, that's all fine. Nice. Right now I'm trying to decide if my next PC will be if I'm gonna build it myself or if I'm gonna find a service to build it. I have historically built my machines, but there's something nice about leaving QA and things like that up to someone else. I mean, you'll be able to see the drool. It won't take much, given that you know my system specs, but I'm always curious. Alright, so let's see. I think probably the best... What's the best investment here? We don't really have a stress healer. We could do... I think we'd probably go for bolster. It's hard to know how much we're going to need it in the next area.
Precious relics remind us of a time before the end.
Rousing tunes? Full speed wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. Sure, let's grab that. Ah, you're not messing with that. I see. Okay. Then Barristan gets some food and Yes, Boudica. We're a pretty robust team, if I'm being honest.
The next stop is leagues away.
We'll not be going infernal right now. Plague Doctor. Turn start. If first round gain vulnerable. Melee skills 10% crit. If medicinal herbs is equipped, healing given. Ooh, yes, please. And all we have to do is avoid the watchtower. Okay, we can do that.
Resignation and death.
All right.
This land is truly barren.
So let's keep it rolling. It's you seem to spec RAM pretty aggressively. Not an accusation of any sort, but just an observation. We gonna see the creature den here? No. All right, so we're gonna be gambling on the creature den, but I think it's either of the left paths here because we're gonna do the lair.
Consider all variables.
I'm not sure who's gonna be in charge of making that happen, but we'll figure it out. Let's just go straight. A cultist encounter. All right, well, that's I'm suddenly terrified, but that's why we're here, right? We're here to see the new cultists. Okay, let's take a beat here, make sure we're at least somewhat ready to go, since I fear we may need everything we can get, which is not much at the moment. All right. Oblivion's Ingress. If it's your first day, you have to fight. It is Cultist Fight Club. Okay, this still looks very very similar. That's a bummer, though. Wait, enfeebling? Does enfeebling now give blind too? Hold on a second.
Observe the subject carefully.
No.
And
Where did
you will
your
discover its weaknesses.
Where did your blind come from? Ah, from soft. Bah humbug. All right. I think we just do that. I hate to waste the vulnerables, but I think it's better to get rid of all of that. I'm going to do a big hit here, potentially, hopefully.
A slow dissection. An unavoidable end.
And Barristan will do his thing. Soft is apparently really bad on Boudica, though. I'm realizing now. Let's see. We do have Cauterize. I think I will I'm gonna spend the other caltrop here. I don't want to get crit. We don't need that. We don't need that in our lives. These are still 5% death blow? Yeah. Okay. We probably need Magnesium Rain just because of where Boudica is. Ooh. Do love me a Ravager, though. Okay, so first cultist encounter was like all other cultist encounters.
Let it die.
Anchoring charm? I could give that to
The loathing abates.
could give that to Boudica. Then we can put this. Oh, wait a second. Dark Impulse now has its own stuff. Gain when moved by enemies 1 stress. 33% movement resist unlocks the potential of cultist trinkets. Whoa. I wonder, are all dark impulses the same? Or oh, and the creature den? Wow, we're getting hooked up here. Are all dark impulses the same, or is there like variance in the dark impulses? That would be super cool. I didn't see that in the patch notes, but 6 to 12 doesn't quite get the kill. We could Plague Grenade to finish it off, though, or we could just blow this guy up. This guy dies almost every time. All right, let's do this, though. The front mortar is more annoying. Didn't get there. Well, should have probably just left it up to the runaway.
Steady yourself.
What was that? What were those stress pips from? I do not know. Low mineral there. I love the physician. Woo! 16 cores, 8 performance and 8 efficiency. That has me drooling. That has me drooling for sure. The CPU in particular, I will say. 4 to 7. How much do you have? You have 7. So we have to high roll. We'd have to max roll it. All right. Good deal. Oh. Wait, I thought there was defense there. I guess not.
A little help, impeccably timed.
Okay, I want to get the bolster off here. Even though it means taking another hit. It sounds like it, non-zero. I am very jealous. I've been looking at the AMD CPUs though. I'm kind of waiting for Zen 4.
Eager to ply his trade.
I think they I think that the Intel has gone kind of like the power hungry, like just produce as much heat as humanly possible route. And while the CPU that you have listed there, the 12900K, looks really good, I can't help but feel like I'm super curious what the next generation of AMD processors looks like. The rumors seem very encouraging. Okay, what's our relationships status? Let's give it to Barristan to get him into the positive with a lot of relationships. I really wish I had Mag Rain right now. Let's put damage in on the ones that we've got rolling. Oh yeah, I mean the Apple Silicon is super duper impressive. The things that they've managed to do are insane with it. But I have become more of a Windows convert, obviously, because gaming on Macs is not quite where it's at. So let's see, Hearthlight. Does this? Okay, so Hearthlight is cool because it removes dodge. That's interesting. Yeah, I think that's my big complaint, is that I feel like Intel, and clearly Nvidia is going this direction as well with the next generation of their cards. 800 watt TDPs are rumored and things like that. It sounds absurd, if you ask me. Let's see. Gosh, compared to our last run, this team with no mastery is so much more capable. It's kind of sad. You're already dead, right? Okay, let's let's push you and Bonnie forward a skosh. Oh yeah, I mean, Physician Surgeon is just super strong. Wow, I completely forgot that we had a second phase here. Mineral there is kind of a bummer. I should have been playing very differently here, though. That was I completely spaced out on phase 2 of this fight. Oopsie daisies. I think we'll be okay, though. I grew up in the Boston area. Let's see, we're fully winded, or basically fully winded, so we'll just do that to get ourselves going. I think we're not going to be plague grenading these very effectively, so. Huh. Interesting. I mean, that's just, yeah, I don't know where I picked that up, honestly.
The slow suffering begins.
But Barristan is doing work here. No, so the Boston accent is pretty much like contained to. All right, let's just get one of these off the table. to like some pretty small parts of Boston, at least in my experience. And yeah, so as a result, I was untouched by the beautiful Boston banter. So that they refer to like it is like the New England accent is the way that I've heard it described, and it's like the common like newscaster accent or whatever, however you want to kind of like phrase that. That's the way that I've heard it described historically. But yeah, it's kind of the non-accent in terms of like U.S. accents is my is what I've heard. Ooh, Tarantism. That's gonna be a real pain in the butt. Let's see, I think. So Elaine, we started another run because the new Cultist patch came out while we were playing the last one. So I was like, well, we have to at least check out the new Cultist enemy, right? We can't not do that. So here we are doing that. Barristan's doing great work, though. He's a champ. Nice hit. For being one stack of winded, that was impressive stuff. I think I'll do this because Barristan's gonna be tanking the remaining hits that are coming in, and I think Boudica's probably gonna have Adrenaline Rush available. Yeah, Elaine, it is now is the moment for sure. It's brand new. I can already see the polish. Like lots of the animations have gotten tightened up quite nicely. Yeah, it looks very promising. You're gonna eat, aren't you? I should have thought of that. Oh no, eat. Just a munch. All right.
Sweat-soaked brows, unsteady stances.
Let's see, what's... I mean, I think we just get rid of you, get a bit of healing there. And we're gonna have a cauterize, so we're gonna end up in really good shape. The 25-point cauterize is nasty. You couldn't have even taken a cauterize, you knucklehead. No, that is not a place that is familiar to me, non-zero. All right, I think it's time we finished this. Well, yeah. Yes, it is. Okay, just so it's Dunstable Mass. Okay, we got the mastery. Heal all diseases. That means Tarantism is not long for this world. And then I think I'm fine with taking the taking on the minor Haildraught. Yeah, I don't need crit here, right? And then do we want the clandestine cape anywhere? What's its downside? If you get hit, you get vulnerable. Okay, that's probably fine. I'm not going to bother with that. Our torch is still high. We need to avoid the watchtower. Oh, 2 people want to go to the lair. I'm down with that. We have a fight along the road before we go to the lair, so we'll do that. I'm trying to decide how exactly we're going to handle the general. Boudica, settle down. Huh, interesting. I'll have to look it up on the map after stream. Non-zero. $12 to 21. Thank you. Max roll. That's what we like to see.
A slow dissection. An unavoidable end.
Elaine. Good stuff. Let's see. We're not going to get the kill here. Ah, whatever. We'll just put it in.
The slow suffering begins.
Oh, I didn't want that. I actually wanted to get a second round so I could bolster. That's the biggest problem with riposte, I feel like. You sometimes lose it. I will add it to the list for sure then. Okay, so the things that we need is we need more ways to push back the general's shenanigans. We don't really need Rampart, so I'm going to grab Bellow. And then we have Hearthlight on a 1-turn cooldown. Alright, I think that's going to be enough. And then actually, given... I kind of want to get ambushed, so I'm not going to use the Glimmers of Hope. Because we're here for the cultists. Yeah, that pan back from the General's Keep is lovely and new.
In every keep, a general and his loyal lumbering guard.
That was a weak hit, Boudica. I am worried that we did not get the back one dead. I am sure we did not get the back one dead. So we're going to get a piercing shot here. Yeah.
The slow suffering begins.
Yep. The New Hampshire border is good for that, for sure, non-zero. Yeah, it does seem like they clean things up quite a bit. I was thinking we would get this one on Death's Door. We did not. I don't think we're getting this middle guy, so I'm gonna do another round of Retribution in hopes that Boudica doesn't increase in stress. Oh my gosh, it is so nice to have a Plague Doctor. So when we take damage like this, I'm like, oh, it's no big deal. The Plague Doctor will drop a giant heal here. No big deal.
Calculated generosity, but a welcome one nonetheless.
Some of my favorite sandwiches and or pizzas are in mass for sure. I don't mind that at all. Yes, my all-time favorite is a Beverly Mass classic Nick's famous roast beef. That one is oh, it is so good. God, the damage that a Plague Doctor puts out is just so hilarious with the surgeon trait. It's something else. All right, let's just finish it.
A lesson taught is a lesson learned.
Ugh. Okay, let's focus this guy, I think. Good start, good start. Yep. Grinders, I guess I never thought of grinders as a New England affectation, but the nomenclature is very natural to me. Get the weakness. Yes. Excellent. Alright, goodbye. So now we just need this this backline guy to shuffle off before before this guy takes off. I guess we'll blind this guy up. Ah, so you're over here on my dark side. I moved to the greater California area coming up on 20 years ago. I shouldn't be using Plague Grenade, I know. Maybe I need to look at the other options, because, like, the blight chance reduction is so severe. Tarantism. Grumble, grumble, grumble. Let's see. Let's just do that. I know, I'm not following my own guidance. Oh, you're dead. Okay. Good enough. Those heals that Bonnier is doling out are apparently relationship ruining, but relationship ruining. Everybody's going, so I think we just bloodlust here. You and I are in the same neck of the woods, Non-Zero. I was doing the commute, the Google commute for a long time. All right, let's see. Can we? We can't. Getting smoke screen upgraded will be a nice boon. Ugh. Stress. We're gonna once again delay unnecessarily. Although I guess now we don't have a frontline kill on Bonnie. That's a little annoying. Oh yeah, the being able to decode the bus differences is a huge part of Bay Area life. All right, what do we? Okay, so this is a good. Wow, this is good. I hope he doesn't kill us. Command skill grants crit 33% of the time when moving if rank 1 stress. If rank 2 plus, oh my gosh, that's huge. All right, we got a lot of good stuff here. Let's hope we don't mess it up.
He has retreated, undying.
I think it's going to be a slightly rough fight.
Must stay.
Stop with the Tarantism, please. Can you bellow in this position? You can. Okay, good. Oh, gosh darn it. I need Plague Grenade. Maybe I have enough other things. I'm just gonna put some damage in.
A slow dissection. An unavoidable end.
So which are going to be my 2 this turn? I think I'll use Bellow on the Man-at-Arms this turn. Oh wait, no, I messed this up already. Because the Plague Doctor is not in position, and I was planning on the Plague Doctor doing it every turn. Gosh darn it. This is going to be a slightly awkward fight. I'm gonna Bellow, but that's not ideal. We really need... Yeah, this is gonna be a weird one. Okay, this turn, who's doing the work? I think it's you. I hate how much we're slowing down right now. Like, our velocity is plummeting. But I think I need to do a stress heal here. Which means I need her to Iron Swan to keep the Taproot at bay. Okay, well that's good news. That's good for business, but I think the bolster is required here. Walking Dead doesn't feel good there. I feel really bad for the people who get car sick and can't. We got a long way to go here. This is gonna be a rough fight. And I think we need the stress heal again. Oh, we don't have it, so it doesn't matter. Then we Bellow. Driving is one of my least favorite activities, non-zero. Well, too much Dramamine makes email less fun. Let's keep the dots rolling. Okay, that Unsettling Whispers is good, comparatively. Okay, so this turn... I think I'm gonna get rid of the Winded here. Still pushes back, but I don't know if it's worth it, actually. Now that I look at it. We just got to keep rolling the burn, I think. And accepting that that we're going to be pushing back with her for a bit. Oh, man. That was brutal. Yep. Oh, that was vicious. The crit was very ill-timed. Alright, let's see. So... I think we keep pressing forward, though, here. Now this turn, who's gonna, I think it's more Dot. And let's use Bellow here to get the other route pushed back. Then we'll do that. And I guess, yeah, let's do the reset with Bloodlust. Soldiers throwing up left, right, and center. We're just 55 away. Clearly this is not going well, but that helps a bit. Barrison's not going to have any options here, so I think we Firefly, even though that means we're not getting anything. We're not getting anything out of the route. This might be the time to just put the pedal to the metal, but as much as I hate to do it, I think we just keep going that way. We're not great, but we're okay. This is the turn we finish it. We better finish it. Please die. Oh, come on. Ugh. So now we have an interesting question, which is, yeah, there's no dots left. He's been moving relatively slow. Let's just finish it. Let's just finish it. I'm over it. The trinkets that we got there are completely worth the price of admission. So I'm not complaining, but we paid a heavy price for them, to be sure. Now let's see. Of these, we grab those two there, then apply to attacker when hit. I think the reverberating redoubt is better. For now, I'll put that there, I think. Yeah, the trinkets we collected were very, very nice. And then I think for now I'll put... Actually, this gives me more move resist. Let's do that. I'll put that there. And I can afford a little stun resist loss there. Okay. But now... now we need to drive with everyone being miserable for 100 miles. This is one of the things I really am frustrated by with Darkest Dungeon, is we're just going to watch... Hold on, we should actually check our relationships. They're probably not... they're not terrible. But they're not great. We're going to have a ton of work to do to try to get back. And at least we have some time. There is an oasis that I will probably head towards, because what's the worst that could happen in an oasis?
And wanting. Will you rebuff their earnest pleas?
Oh, that's interesting. Look at that. So now there's a quirk. So death is what makes life grand. There's a quirk call out on that. Is that resolution there? I don't know. Let's do this one, because at least we're making some positive headway.
The Wainwright awaits, eager to ply his trade.
Okay, nothing wrong with that. But that's I wish that it told you which one, I will say. We're not going for an infernal run, because among other things I want to get ambushed. And I would be sad if we put ourselves in a position to not have that opportunity. Put those there, put that there. Put the fire grenade there, and we can use that just at our leisure. There we go. Okay, so if we want to go to the oasis, we can make our decision later.
All that matters is the
I think technically we should go to the cache to try and keep Barristan from having a second meltdown, because that would make a mess.
Supplies this way, if you can make it.
Boudica's one away, and there's nothing in sight. Come on, game. This was the first opportunity we had for a road battle. I've been trying. Boudica's probably gonna have a meltdown. Okay, so of these, we have 4. We don't need all 4. Produces whiskey, don't care. Get rid of that. The food seems more abundant. I don't know if that's just, you know, me, that's placebo effect or not, but we're going straight ahead unless it's going to... Okay, it gets Boudica off the edge, so we're definitely doing that. It's a cultist fight, though. That's not going to be great for business.
Deathless and dreaming.
I should have put Raucous Revelry on her bar, if I'm being honest. Whatever, I'm just going in. Don't you dare. Okay, who do you hate the most? Paracelsus? All right. There's going to be a lot of taking hits that we don't want to take. Let's see. Do that for more friendship. The blight is so high chance. I think we just want to get rid of one of these guys. Get off of Paracelsus. Come on. The game really knows how to hurt you. I will say that. I think this guy's just dead, so I'm gonna... That's probably gonna cause a negative bark, so I'm not gonna do that. Get our torch up. They are a little annoying, for sure. I mean, these penance dudes are slightly annoying as well, if I do say so myself. I wish there was more I could do. But bolster only comes up so frequently. I should have definitely put Raucous Revelry on the bar. Hey Sasha, how's it going? Good to see you as always. Alright, you're dead. That's fine. Forced invalid. Oh yeah. No joke. So the bishop is dead. This guy's going to do something. I don't think there's any way for me to stave off the problem here. Okay. Oh my word. Yeah, oh yeah, absolutely. Non-zero. It is the most infuriating thing about them, to be sure. That one pip feels like a half measure, to say the least. One thing I kind of wish that they would do with this game is allow you to skip a turn in order to change skills. I think that would be a very interesting dynamic. Oh, forced invalid again. I don't know why I keep trying to land blights. It's not gonna happen. Stop trying to make it a thing. Stop trying to make fetch a thing. Let's see. I need to be careful here. Because if I put up Retribution, this guy might die. So... Yep, absolutely. You know, a bark about being unprepared or something like that would be perfect. Hey, Jason. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, there was a new update, so I gotta check out the Cultist stuff, right? Like, I can't stop streaming when there's new exciting goodies to check out. All right, we need to add Raucous Revelry over here for sure. Getting rid of Bloodlust is rough though, and then Plague Grenade is not working out particularly well. Maybe I'll toss Cause of Death on. No, Magnesium Rain I think is good, and then yeah, we'll leave that the same. All right. All right, we have our second Cultist fight of the new patch. But we have so much stress healing to do, and so much invigorating intoxicant. I used 4 in that last fight, and now we have 6 more. You played through Dead Space in the time that I've been streaming? That's impressive. Let's see. Where do we get the most benefit? We get the most benefit from here. What's your and Bonnie's relationship? Okay, yours are mostly good. The speed and the strength I think is worth forgoing one of those. We have new friends in the chat. Oh my absolute word. We have 2 heralds and a altar. Discover its weaknesses. Seems bad. I kind of want to see what they do, but I think deleting one of them probably isn't the worst thing in the world. Strengthens the bond. The Exemplar seems too nasty. Are we talking like Leviathan level fight? A slow dissection. An unavoidable end. Let's see. So they're relatively low on hit points. Maybe blind you to give ourselves a little bit of time. I mean, I want to see what they do a little bit. Okay, so the Altar of Resentment. Gain crit when attacked. It also healed, it put regen on everybody. Okay, and now you go. Are you gonna Carrion Call? Oh, it's just 3 stress. How cool. How very extremely cool and totally legal. Carrion Call is a 3 stress attack. That seems like bad news. All right, well let's do a little bit of bolstering just because. Just because what else are we gonna do? Can I light the altar on fire? Looks like the answer is yes. So the altar... Oh, I should have checked if the altar only had 1 action. No. Oh, so the altar... I wonder if the altar has multiple depending on each of the chapter names. Because it's denial, then bone weaving. Uh-oh. What does bone weaving do? Self-worship, target gains... Okay, so it It does not appear to have a worship token, though. I'm not sure, Jason. They did not specify, to my knowledge, in the patch notes. They called out the Exemplar, who we have not seen yet. Okay, so the carrion call is just stupid amounts of stress. So it keeps doing that. I think that's a bug that it keeps doing that. We need to get rid of you. And now we need to put in some damage on the altar. Oh, it's Clarion Call. Excuse me. I would also like to describe it as absolute horse hockey. So non-zero exit code. There are people chatting on YouTube, and there are people chatting on Twitch. So I believe because you are on Twitch, you're only seeing the Twitch chat. In the Discord, there's a unified chat that has both. But yes, in the absence of that, oh my word. The amount of stress that these guys put out is just stupid. I want Barristan to get a stress heal off, so we're not leaving on one stress. Yeah. So I multi-stream, and yeah. So there's people talking in both, and that's why I created that's why I added to the Discord a unified chat, because I wanted everyone to be able to see what each other were saying. In the future, there will be a way from Discord to push messages to YouTube and Twitch as well by replying to specific messages, but I'm still writing the code for that. Okay, so yeah, the Dark Impulses are all unique. Plus 20% healing given, minus 20 received. Okay, the Dark Impulses having statistics is super cool as well. I love that feature. So we'll put that there, and then I guess we can put that there for now. Slime mold can go away. This can go away. These can go away. All right, but yeah, we are on the struggle bus. Yes, I am for the time being retired, quote unquote. I'm trying to make this my job, non-zero. At some point in the history, I was kind of sitting there and I was like, you know what? I had migrated all of my viewing habits. Like, I like to watch people play video games, and I was like, maybe that's a thing that I could do. And yeah, so at the moment, I am investing my time in building out my stream, growing an audience, and playing the games that I love. So that's about it. Now, how bad are our relationships? Ugh. They're not terrible for how much we have been beaten up. Who has a good relationship with Bonnie? No one. All right, we'll just do this one then. I super appreciate it, non-zero. It is it's a fun journey, to be sure. That is a terrible coincidence, non-zero. Let's see. We'll just mag rain to get rid of the taunt. I feel like I have to bolster right off the bat. I can't waste time not bolstering, like, because we're only gonna have so many turns here to take advantage. And we just have to hope our Plague Doctor doesn't get axed. So that is one of the things that I think for me, non-zero has been really important about kind of the stream design and the stream that I envision. Is I'm not going to be one of those like banging my hand on the table, angry, like whatever type of folks. Like, I like watching people who think critically about games that have a lot of strategy in them, and then play those games in a way that I can kind of consume and enjoy. So that's what I'm trying to do. Yeah, it stresses me out too, for sure. 100%. Should probably toss a heal to our Plague Doctor at some point, but the greed apparently is overwhelming me. I can almost taste our stress being under control again. Now, one thing that that was in the patch notes that caught my eye is that you can no longer retreat from the Guardian fights, and now 2 of them are cultist based. That is absolutely terrifying to me. I can't even express how terrifying that sounds. Let's see. Raucous Revelry would ruin 2 of our stress heals from Bolster, which should be coming up now. So let's not do that. That was greed. That should have been a heal, no question.
There is comfort in company.
Oh, look at that. We're almost not ruined. Okay, let's actually heal ourselves, because that's a thing. E for effort. Let's see. Oh, we'll cauterize, sure. Four to 7 puts him on Death's Door, sure. That'll be a weakened token. Oh. Or a death. That is it. Cash out, go hobo. That's the dream. Let's see. Now, what are we going to throw away? That's going to be thrown away. That's going to be thrown away. And then I think... There we go. All right. Ooh, and we got a hospital. We're sitting on 116, but we have some quirks we need to rid ourselves of. But one more fight before that happens. It is... I cannot tell you how appreciated it is, non-zero, for serious. Let's see. I think I'm just going to move the Plague Doctor back here. One-off lethal. At some point, I do need to come up with an equivalent of Bear Optimal. Oh, so non-zero, that's a historical piece of the puzzle that you weren't around the last time I talked about. So I will give you the 10,000 foot view on that one, because while I am already qualified for affiliate based on viewership, etc., Twitch puts an exclusivity clause in their contracts, which means that I would not be able to simultaneously stream to YouTube if I got Twitch partner. And that is, at the moment and for the foreseeable future, not interesting to me, because I am interested in growing my audience, and the more surfaces that I'm putting my face and my games out on, the better. So... yeah, so for now, I'm just kind of like, I'm focused on growing my audience and producing a product that people like, more so than worrying about, monetization issues or things like that. All of that will come in due course, for sure. So we're headed to a hospital. I don't care about the shrine map. Yeah, Yeah, it's not interesting to me. There is a rumor floating around that Twitch will be dropping the exclusivity clause in the future when they also reduce the subscription revenue share. And if they do that, I will very happily start taking their money. Let's get rid of that. The Tarantism was super annoying. And then Soft is a top tier obnoxious trait. Sprained wrist needs to go. I think I'm gonna go all in here. Resolution I won't waste my time with. And instead we'll pick up 4 laudanum. And then we'll call that good. So the laudanum will help with our with the next time we are barreling towards disaster. And then I would prefer. See, this is one of those circumstances where I think the 3 stress healing of going to the question mark is better than the 5 stress healing of going to the Oasis. Especially since we'll be able to hit Bonnie almost immediately with a bolster. What do I want to do here? Let's just get rid of you. A lot. I got rid of your sprained wrist, and you're hitting like wet tissue paper. I don't like it. This is a terrible first round for us, as a side note. Yeah, piercing bolt is scary. That's what I was bracing myself for. That's why I always go after them first. Ooh, I think the death blow animation is slightly smoother as well. Good lord, the stress. I tell you what. No more soft here, so she can take the hits. So I think, speaking of which, I think Gordian Quest may be one of the next ones to land on the chopping block, and I'm curious how others feel about that. I've been having a grand old time with Gordian Quest, but I think I may have reached the end of my journey with it for the moment. We'll see though. Okay, so let's see. I'm going to use one of these, get you down. We still didn't hit the good breakpoint, but still, gets him below 5. Yeah, I'm so excited about some of the other games that are out there. Like Spell Rogue and Circadian Dice are both like super interesting to me. So I would like to convert one of them into sort of a full-time game, and then yeah, I don't know. The list just goes on, and I'm not seeing, like, Gordian Quest is, yeah, and I also want to get back into DD1 for sure. Let's see. We're not getting anything else out of this. Let's just drop the axe on him. Yeah, I mean, I'm always going to want to keep things good. It's always so hard to... Okay, I'm going to do this just so we're at 3, so that we're... It's going to take us a second before we start getting negative procs again. Trying to keep the stress under control. But yeah, you know, games need to come in and out of rotation. Gordian Quest had its 1.0 release, and my comfort or my expectation that they're going to keep improving it and adding the quality of life stuff that I think it desperately needs is kind of non-existent. And so I kind of feel like, you know, it was good. I enjoyed the 1.0 release. I've loved all the content that they've created, but I'm worried that there's not much more money in that banana stand, as it were. All right, smoke bombs, yes. Clotting powder, yes. Slime mold is a no. Let's put that there and put that there. Keep that and keep that. Okay, I think we're set up the way that I want to be set up for the Guardian fights. This is going to be a rough one, though. Yeah, definitely. Like the look of it is Circadian Dice is a little rough around the edges. I think Spell Rogue has a beautiful combination of the two. You know, it has a good gameplay loop, compelling graphics. Yeah, I think they're doing a beautiful job with it. All right. Well then, Oblivion's Rampart. Hi, how you doing? That's a thing. Now, I want to try something here. Can I do that? Oh, I can do that, but I can't do the top part. So this is all new. So pardon my momentary screenshotting here. I will need that for later when I'm making the video, but that's a cool new thing. Let's go into Oblivion's Rampart and see what it's all about. We got a temple covered in garbage. Oh my gosh, 2 of these dudes? Are you having a laugh? All right, let's hit him like that. I'm a little bummed we didn't get I'm gonna do this just to get the fire going, I think. But this is gonna be rough. So I think we have 2 fights here, and they're all cultists this time, which is not pleasant. Okay, we did get one of them down. That's good. Because we know that the only attack they do is 3 stress damage, which is super cool. Hey, Zarex. I would not say that this is easier. I think that it is a very different game, and I think that both of them had their challenges. I think this game definitely has an interesting set of dynamics to it and a lot of challenge. A lot of what they've been adding has been very challenging and very difficult and very rewarding as well. Let's see. So I would say DD2 harder than DD1 from my perspective. And yes, DD2 is also a work in progress. Now, how are we going to get you killed? This is going to be a little tricky. I think I just want 1 less of these. I think that's going to be the play. And then I feel like I need to bolster here. Just to no, I need Barristan to take the hit, but the 3 stress damage.
Steady yourself.
We're about to get another meltdown because this thing doles out 3 stress damage. That's stupid. Yep. Come on, this is a little much. I'm not gonna lie. I guess if their goal was to make meltdowns more common, making an enemy that has that generates 3 stress damage every turn, and despite having 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 attacks, it only uses Clarion Call. I'm not bitter. Just Clarion Call every time. 3 stress on a timer every single time. I love it. This is 3 and 3, so you're dead. If their goal was to make the Jester absolutely indispensable, I feel like they did a great job. Yeah, I mean that's the thing.
And now, the greatest.
Holy smokes. This game is really pulling out all the stops right. Okay, so I want to say this is insanity. What's going on right now? Like, I've had some I've had a couple runs in Darkest Dungeon, and this is absolutely bonkers. Holy cow. Let's see. There's nothing to do now. These things are ridiculous. And you have to fight them. Okay, and we're going to get Snap Judgment, which is round start speed plus 10 speed. You don't get healed. Can't say I can imagine a world in which I care. Well, I never thought I would say this, but I think this guy is a more important first target. I'm gonna blind this guy up. Yeah, so exit code, I think what you are referring to is something that I also talk about fairly frequently. I don't think you've been around since I've talked about it, but I am generally not particularly into just going for meta comps, right? Like the idea of always playing the same comp over and over again is very, you know, like, it's very one-dimensional from my perspective. And so, to that end, I really enjoy playing kind of like unique, diverse, and weird compositions. And so that's what I do. Alright, that should be the kill. That's the kill on you. The altar is gonna do flesh weaving. Is that it? That's the heal? Okay, you're still dead. That's good. Now we're on range damage, unfortunately, so I guess I'll just try and blight you up if I can. Gosh, that Howling End is weak sauce. Ha, die. Good. Now this thing, though, is presumably going to worship the Deacon, I presume. I'm gonna start hitting it because I'm worried about what it is going to do next turn. Now they did change the way that worship works. Of course, your blind doesn't work. They have changed the way that worship works. So now the worship doesn't trigger until its turn order. So we have basically this much time to try to do it. To try to do it in, and the dots will tick before. So I want to. For science, we might want to leave it alive, now that I think about it. Right? Let's find out what it does. We could kill it, but I want to know what the worship does. Okay, this is a small heal that cures dots.
Anxiety foments insidious fears.
Oh no, don't worry, non-zero. I was not implying that you were by any means. I just you know, I think that it's a natural. Ooh, speedy boy. It's a natural inclination to be like, oh, let's just do the thing that works, and you know, kind of like do it over and over again, and that cross cuts a lot of my game playing. Ugh. We don't have enough oomph to kill this thing, thanks to its regen. Hate this.
A slow dissection.
Okay, that makes sense. Get a crit. Get some hate. That was a nice discount there, but this thing This thing needs to die. Okay, it looks like unless it does the heal thing on itself, it is dead. Okay. Now we're on minus melee skills right now, so let's just knock that off. Get you blinded, hopefully. I hate that I have to bloodlust here to get any efficacy out of Boudica. Let's see. Okay, the blind works. Love that. And we have minus range skills, which means we can get some good damage in on this guy. Jeez, Envious is really absolutely tearing us a new one. Goodbye. There we go. Our relationships are a shambles. Our relationships are a shambles. But we did survive the first leg, and a lot of good things happened. I know I'm speaking before he was actually dead, but we did the creature den, we did the lair, we did 2 cultist fights. This was a pretty solid start. Now, I see no value in Snap Judgment. You always you have a character that always gets to go first. That's basically all it does. And I think that is not of particular interest to me. Actually, I'm going to leave that there and put this here, I think. We're keeping all that. I think I'm throwing this away. I don't think it has any real value. Just do that to clear stuff out. Oh, wait, we have... No, this was not the run where the Plague Doctor... Oh, yeah, at the end of this region, we will get the thing that benefits from the medicinal herb. So we're not going to throw that medicinal herb away, and I think we're just going to go at 21 of 21. Yeah, we're going to get the annotated textbook, which looks super good for our surgeon. But our relationships are a shambles. That would be pretty cool, non-exit. Sorry, I was a little slow there. Slayer of Gaunt, Slugger on Paracelsus is awesome. And Fear of Fanatics. Okay. Good deal. We pick up the annotated textbook. I'm excited to have it. We get 2 mastery. Ooh. Big hookup. All right. Thank you, game. We did get... There was a little bit of generosity at the end there.
Must be maintained if it is to carry you where you must go.
Do we want to increase relic stacks? Bandages, anti-venom, and burn salve. I don't care about the medicine chest.
Meet each challenge.
Ooh, greater sharpness charm for 18. Love to see it. The bulwark band is pretty good. Oh, lots of blind. Okay, we'll take the wild tea. Do we have negative quirks that we're unhappy with, right? Yeah. Okay. Is there anything up top here that we care about? No.
Spend what you can.
So let's see. We'll grab this.
No longer has meaning.
Let's do food. We ended up with so much steak. Holy cow. Now, Songbook of Rousing Tunes is good here, for sure. Crit, I'll put on these 2. Barristan gets the T. Takes away Resolution. That's not the one we wanted. I'll roll the dice with the playing cards because we have very little to lose. A perfect playing cards. Holy cow. Is it my birthday? We had no other stress management in here. Oh, no, we have some boxing gloves. We'll grab those. And... oh, nicely done, non-exit. You're doing that through virtualization, I presume? This is only one stress off, so let's just do you two, because you're our heavy hitters. A positive relationship? Is such a thing even possible?
Still beats. Desire will never die.
I assume the envious is still very healthily, yeah. That's going to take a minute to get rid of, I fear. The mop and bucket is really hard to justify. It's so bad if it goes poorly for us, and then I don't think you can ever have enough smoke bombs. So, okay, so greater sharpness charm. I'm thinking we put it here. Boudica has some decent charms for keeping her in position 1. Snap Judgment, I think, is garbage. So, unfortunately, I don't think that's useful. And then, healing given plus 20% is really nice, too, though. I think we do that, though. We can put this here. I don't think the Clandestine Cloak is particularly valuable. Where are we going?
And plan accordingly.
We're going to the Sprawl. It looks like. I don't think Barbaric Yop is useful, but
another nameless city. Another inferno of...
so that now the question is, do we go one more? I haven't seen the new big bad, and I really want to. So we have 7 mastery to spend, though, so let's get those figured out. I think or we have 9 mastery, excuse me. So we're gonna go for the usual suspects. Largely. Smokescreen is super good. We're using Firefly like crazy. I think we grab toe-to-toe because it's a better... Actually, I take that back. I don't think we grab toe-to-toe right now because... I don't want to put us in a situation where... well, we can taunt up Boudica. She has a ton of hit points. What am I thinking? I think that the 9 mastery is a pretty big difference maker for us right now. Let's see. I think getting Indiscriminate Science up for extra healing is huge. I think Iron Swan is a big get. And I think we also grab Wicked Hack. I think we do. No, interesting, non-zero. Huh. How do you think I feel about these? Okay, now, we get insane healing if we put this here, so we will do that. And then, given how much of this we have, let's make sure we always have some smoke bombs on hand. We don't really need that holy water. Okay. I think we're going for one more region, and then we're going to call it a night. Because I want to see things. It may be 2 more regions. The jury is still out on that one. We will see. But for now, we're going to keep pressing forward. Everybody ate, so we'll just hang on to that for later. I think the mop and bucket I'm just going to get rid of. Because I'm not going to roll the dice on Bonnie. So, here we go.